Hello, everyone. Hope all is well. Just want to say thank you all for the love that you've given me. I really, truly receive it. I respect it. It's amazing because I've had people that will come up to me that I don't even know and just shoot me an encouraging word almost on a daily basis. And it gives me that extra motivation and extra inspiration to move forward, to push through, and to go on. Just wanted to leave a brief message to basically say that the time has come. Sometimes you reach a point in your life where you're like, okay, it's time for me to go to the next level. And that's where I'm at. You get really uncomfortable because change is uncomfortable, it's unfamiliar. You're like, where am I going? What am I doing? But you must change. You must get better. Like our skin, even our skin doesn't stay the same. Our skin cells are constantly falling off our body. Our skin is being rejuvenated throughout the days and years and weeks. When we wash and we live and we do whatever, it's a constant rejuvenation going on. There's always going to be change in our life, regardless whether we like it or not. Sometimes we get so complacent in life, God just pushes you to that next level. And you're like, hold up. It's almost like you're going off a cliff because you're like, oh, you're falling. And then you're like, I don't know where I'm going. Am I going to, what's going to happen to me when I get to the end of the situation? Am I going to like die, or am I going to like go crazy, or am I just going to fall and then land straight on my feet? I don't know. But what I want to say is don't be afraid to change. Don't be afraid to take the next step. Don't be afraid to make a move. You're living, you have life, you have faith, you have courage, you have strength. How dare you not want to be better? How dare you not want to do something with your life that's meaningful? And when I talk about change, I'm kind of talking about myself too, y'all. I'm going to be honest with you. My whole life, as a child, I never wanted anything more than to be a speaker. I always said, like, I come from a line of preachers. My grandmother is a preacher. My mother is a minister. My brother is an elder in the church. I come from a long line of ministers on my mother's side of the family. And I never necessarily wanted to be a minister per se, but I remember always wanting to be a motivational speaker. I remember always, like, my personality innately, like if you knew me personally, and I feel like y'all do know me personally because I am who I am, is innately an encourager. I just love to encourage people. I love to see people happy. I love to see people succeeding. And I love to see great things happen to people. And the reason why I started, I don't know why I started the channel. It was for poetry when I had a poetry CD out called Liberated Love in about 2011, and I really didn't push it. I just sold into my area, but God just spoke to my heart, and He's like, Constance, you love to encourage. Why not just post a couple of encouraging words on YouTube? And that's what I started doing. And I didn't know where this thing would go. I didn't know if anybody would ever follow me or listen to what I had to say or whatever. But I know what I was doing. I know I did it from my heart. And now I got friends that I never knew I would have, or I have people in my life that I really enjoy communicating with and talking to. And it's been a blessing. It's been a truly a blessing, but y'all, it's always time for change. You always need to progress. I even like, cuz I don't like the way my camera looks cuz my video isn't clear. I even bought like a new camera, so I'll be using it. I bought this just recently. This well, no, actually I've had it for like a month. No, maybe 3 months, and I haven't even used it. Because I'm so used to, using my computer, but now I have this HD Samsung, camcorder, so I'm gonna start using that. And then because I want to start like also, when I do some of my videos, I live right next to a park. I wanted to start doing videos on the water and stuff. Thought that would be cool. But needless to say that we always need to don't never be afraid to make a change. Like I know right now, like I like what I don't know. Let me just be quite honest. I don't like what I do for work. I don't like what I do, and I've been in the mortgage industry for about 10 years, and my passion is speaking. I really love poetry. It's a love for me, but more so than poetry, I love speaking. I get joy from encouraging people. Like I can see a random person on the street that looks down, or I can see somebody crying, I don't even know them, coming out of a restroom or something, and I'll go up to them and I'll speak a word that God places on my heart. I love that. You know, different people have different gifts. Some people gifts is in hospitality. You know, some people gifts are in, you know, dream. I have that gifts of dreams and visions and prophetic words too. I have that too, but I'm an innately who I am as a person. I'm an encourager. And I was like, I don't know how to get this out of me. So I'm glad the Lord told me to start the YouTube channel and do that. But anyway, I wanted to say that don't be afraid to change. You know, I've been stuck in on like one tune for like 10 years now, and I'm familiar. I've done everything that I could possibly do in the mortgage industry. You know, I've been in collections, customer service, I've been in underwriting, I've done loan modifications, I've done closing, I've done loan processing, bankruptcy, foreclosure, everything that I've worked for several, like three of the top banks, and none of it has fed my soul. My soul is not being fed. And this is how I make the majority of my money. And I'm saying this to you because I'm saying this to myself too. I cannot be afraid to change. I cannot be afraid with all that God has given me, with all that I've been through, with all the trials and tribulations and the struggles and all the things that have gone through in my life, with me losing, you know, almost 200 pounds, with me having nervous breakdowns and depression and getting over that. It's another level. It's always another level. But you cannot be afraid to embrace change. Like right now, I'm preparing myself for change. I'm preparing myself to move on. And I know that sooner than later, I will be doing something that I absolutely love, and I'll come to you all and tell you my testimony about it. But I'm changing, y'all. I vow that I will no longer be the same Constance who just does a job and you know, and makes money and lives, you know, almost in a oh gosh, zombie like life. Like I'm not a zombie at all, but I just think that in society you are a zombie. You are some to some degree you're a zombie until you come out of it. It's kind of like the Matrix. You know, we are programmed to, you know, go to school, yeah, you know, after you graduate from high school, go to college, you know, get married, get a corporate job, and live this life, and then you die, the cycle goes on. Your children gets this degree, and they're not necessarily happy with what they do, but they have these degrees on the wall that speak to their great intelligence and their ability to produce and succeed. What does success mean to you? It's got to be more than money. It's got to be more than some plaques on the wall. It's got to be more than what people told you needed to do to be successful in their eyes. Because what does success mean to you? That's what I'm saying to myself all the time. Like, Constance, what is success to you? You know, I've had a lot of money working in this mortgage industry, like more money than I ever thought I would make. Like, I couldn't believe the money I was making some years back, maybe just a year and a half ago. And money never made me happy, y'all. It never made me happy. It didn't. It does pay the bills and you can buy more things. And I love going to the beach. I can go to the beach a lot. You know, I'm just a simple country girl. I used to believe that I needed to be something for somebody else. I wanted to be successful so that my mom and dad would be proud of me, and they would tell me that they were proud and that they loved me, and that I finally was doing something great with my life. I wanted to be successful um, from the scope of man, because I thought that that's what I needed to be liked and to be loved. But that's not true, y'all. Wake up, my people. What does success mean to you? Be who God called you to be, not who society called you to be, not who your parents called you to be, not who people around you tell you you should be. Be who you innately are inside your heart. I struggled all my life to be something that somebody else wanted me to be, just to find out that it made me miserable. Struggled all my life trying to please somebody else. Trying to, you know, you work 12 hours a day for nothing sometimes. Yeah, you get money, and yeah, sometimes you might be the top performer like I was this past week. But it means nothing if your soul is not fulfilled. It means nothing if your soul is not fulfilled. And y'all, I'm just not good at being a corporate robot. I'm not good at it. I promise you, if I was good at it, I would be loving it, but I'm not good at that. I will be a speaker. I will speak. I will speak all over the world one day. And I will speak all over the world, because I'm speaking all over the world now on YouTube, but literally I'll be in some other country speaking, because speaking is at the core of who I am. Motivating is at the core of who I am. And not that I'm the woman that I completely need to be today. I'm a human being. I'm going through trials and tribulations, and I'm getting there though. And I promise you that I won't stop. I will not stop until I become the woman that God told me that I am, that He tells me constantly in my ear that I am. I don't have all the pieces to the puzzle, y'all. But all I'm saying is I'm willing to step out there. All I'm saying is that I'm not fearing. All I'm saying is that I'm tired of living a life that does not completely speak to who I truly am. And I dare you to change. I dare you not to be what people want you to be. I dare you to be you. Unapologetically, be you. Whatever you are. Talk to God about it. You know, if your love for art, if your passion for writing, or if your passion for music, if your passion for whatever is, God has placed this inside your heart, how dare you not live it? How dare you not be it? I can't be anybody else except me. You know, I wasn't a good imposter. I sucked at being a good imposter. I sucked at it. Living a life that society said I should live. I suck at that, man. I'm not good at that. But I'm great at being me. I'm great at being who Constance genuinely is. Man, I'm great at writing, at poetry, at speaking and motivating and encouraging. I love that. That's in my heart innately, and it will never go away. So I just dare you just to be you. Just be you.